Good morning, everyone. Update on the tank and some information for you guys. If you look at my tank, we do have two new additions. We have, and I forget his name, the yellow or the green guy up right. I think it's a hammerhead. And then we also have a brittle starfish. I fed him yesterday. He did come out, but other than that, he has not bothered to show his wonderful presence. And another thing I've been having problems with, and it wasn't until last night we discovered what the problem is over here. You see the rocks and the sand coming out of that rock, or what looks like coming out of that rock. Well, I've been thinking that it's been the flow of the return pump or the flow of my MP10s. Last night we discovered that was not the case. What it was my Diamond Watchman Goby digging his tunnel right here. You can see there it is. And he was digging his tunnel and coming out with rocks and spitting rocks up on top of up there and spitting the sand up there. Rather than doing it here, which he did here as well, he also went ahead and did all that that you can see. And I like him so much, but we're going to keep him anyway because we do like him so much, rather. I'm sorry. Anyway, the other thing I want to bring up to you guys is pH. I've been fighting bad pH for the longest time. Even when I had fresh water 2 years ago, my pH would be low. Back then, in fresh water, 7.6 was perfectly fine. I've been, ever since I got salt water, it goes down to 7.8. Even with Red Sea's Coral Pro Salt, which says it will keep the pH at 8.3, I believe. I could be wrong. But it goes down, and I've been trying various different ways to keep it raised from, hold on for a second, I'm going to put you on pause. Anyway, I'm back. I started using Aquavitro's Balance. And it's good for raising your pH, and supposedly it keeps the pH. Well, it didn't. It got to the point where I was dozing every day with it. I got tired of it. And then I read something from BRS. And BRS has a product, or they talk about where the CO2 in your house is too much. If you have a closed house, which we kind of do, your CO2 levels are going to go your pH levels will go low because of the CO2. Now, I say we don't have a closed house because it's an awfully drafty house. From that back window that you see there in the corner, right there, to our downstairs door blowing air up. But anyway, I tried. A lot of people talk about taking a hose and running it outside and into your skimmer, and I can't really do that. So instead, I got this, the BRS bulk CO2 absorbent. And I got that, and I got their media reactor. And all it is a regular, a lot of us will consider it a biomedia reactor or biopellet reactor. Basically the same concept, but it's filled with these white CO2 absorbents. And you fill it up with the BRS bulk resupply. You take it and you run it from here and attach it down into your skimmer. As you can see, The clear hose goes into my skimmer muffler, and you run it from there. And it's been 3 days now, and my pH level has remained constant and at an 8.3. Normally, I have to do it every single day. So, it seems to me right now that it's working, and it's, hey, I want to keep it up. Rather than buying this Aquavitro Balance, which costs $10 a pop and it's gone in a week, I bought the BRS Bulk Resupply CO2 Absorbent, which cost me $45, and $30 for the reactor. Over the long run, in 2 months it'll pay for itself. The bulk resupply absorbent comes in 9 pounds, and it will last for 7 refills of the cartridge. Now, the way that you can tell that you need to refill the cartridge is that the media, as you can see, is white. Eventually, it will turn purple. So once that's done, you'll turn around and replace it. By the way, when you go to refill this or fill this up, you're going to put a teaspoon of water in the cartridge, not in the blue part here, not in the cartridge itself, rather. So let me show you. Sometimes I say the wrong words. You won't put the water in this part here, but in here. And then you just go ahead, hook it back up, and attach it via line to your skimmer. And that's it. Right now I am also dosing. There's my dozer. Oops. Sorry about that. Here's my dozer. And I am dosing Red Sea's NO3 Pox. It's a phosphate and nitrate remover. I'm only dosing 1 mil a day. Right now it seems like everything is fantastic. So my nitrate and phosphate levels are virtually nil. My nitrate is running 0.25, right thereabouts, using Red Sea test kits. Anyway, that's all I use is Red Sea test kits, except for my DKH, which I'm running a HANA checker with it. So that's about it. That's a wrap up. I thank you all, and please subscribe. Have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.